But now we're back from having fun, back to serious business. This is the Darmstadt Graphics Group, and they have smart stuff for AR, VR. This is your applause starting at 12:42. 5 minutes for you, sir.
Yeah.
His name is Max Limper.
Felix.
Max and Felix are both here. This is Max was addressed, and this is Felix. I'm sorry, Felix. The card deckled your name. Right on. Have fun.
Right. Thank you. Yeah. First of all, I want to apologize. My slides are in German. I prepared them in German, but I will spontaneously talk in English. I guess that's also what startups are about, to improvise from time to time. So, yeah, we are DGG. Thank you very much for the opportunity to present here. We are not a 3D printing startup. We are working with 3D visualizations. So who of you would like to visualize their CAD data, for example, in fairs or online in the web browser? Show their models or their big machines that don't fit in a room online. So, yeah, this is not so easy, getting there, visualizing products. This is now a 3D model in a PowerPoint presentation, so you have to convert it and somehow get it into this format to be able to present it in this quality, in this context. But not only PowerPoint presentations are, of course, a use case, but I will shortly show some use cases of our customers. Here, VR, AR, or 3D in the web. As I said before, it's a very complex process to get from the raw data to the visualized model that is looking nicely in all environments. So this process looks approximately like this. You want to take out maybe some details that are not needed in the visualization, like inner geometry, for example, in CAD data. And this is a manual process that takes a lot of time. And if you want to scale this up, you need to have a lot of people taking even more time, and this is very costly. So this is a big problem, and this is also a reason why you cannot see so many 3D models online, for example, also in shops. We automate this process with our software Rapid Compact, and one big advantage of automation is you can just run it on your server overnight, and you optimize your models in just a few hours, hundreds of models optimized, and they look nicely, just as they did with the raw data already, but they are much smaller, and you can put them in you can use them in different scenarios, so AR, VR, or also on the web, or in PowerPoint. Our product, Rapid Compact, was developed at the Fraunhofer IGD over the last years in Darmstadt, and we founded our company in August 2018. And since then, the software is developed further in our team. It is used in the market, and so we have the experience from our customers that helps us to develop the product further. And soon we will also release a cloud portal where you can, with drag and drop, upload your model, optimize it, say, okay, how big should the file be? 3 megabytes, okay, click, optimizes, and then you can even visualize it and embed it in your web page. Our business model, first of all, what do? We want to offer easy and scalable workflows through automation for our customers with on-premise licensing, with offline software basically, and with our cloud portal. We generate revenue through licensing, through the cloud, with a subscription model, and through custom engineering. 3 markets are very interesting for us, also because of their growth rate. There's the e-commerce, science and education, and industrial applications market, and they are not that big yet in AR and VR, but they are supposed to grow a lot. Here a little view on our current customers. As you can see, there are from different industries, big players, like for example from science and education, we have the Smithsonian Institution as a customer, or IKEA from e-commerce. Our team, this is our founding team with Max, who has made his PhD about this topic. Then Miguel Sousa, our most experienced developer. Me as business developer, I studied industrial engineering and management. And Julia Neagu, who is our CMO and a 3D artist. Together with our 5th developer in the team, we have more than 40 years of experience in the graphic industry. And Max, Julian, and me, we are also present at our booth, so you are welcome to drop by at any time and ask questions. And with that, I want to close the presentation, and thank you very much for your attention. Yeah.
Okay, questions. Where do we start right now?
So, what are you looking for now? So, you want to grow, you want to develop your markets, or what is it about? So, where do you want to go and what do you need to go there?
Yes, so as I mentioned, we are founded in August 2018. So right now we are funded through a pre-seed round, and now we are about to gather more investors for a seed round. This is one thing, and of course exposure, and to get more details on the requirements of our potential customers, like the 3D printing industry, but also the 3D scanning industry. What do you have to provide for your customers that you have nice scanning experience, for example?
We have a kind of a peer of yours here in Thüringen called Room. I don't know if you've heard about those guys, but the same question I always ask them, I'd ask you, which is the range of applications is huge.
Yeah.
How do you focus? What are the guidelines that you're going to use to drive your business with a certain focus instead of just taking on every project?
Yes, so one big thing for us is right now e-commerce, where also 3D scanning is really relevant. And since we have really good contacts worldwide and are active in some consortium, like the Kronos Consortium, we have really good focus there on the requirements and get deep insights into the processes of different companies, and are actually right now working on a standard for the workflows, how to get 3D in e-commerce. Yeah.
I can see that you have some traction already, but what sets you apart from all the other AR and VR startups out there?
Sorry?
What sets you apart? What makes you special?
Well, we are not directly an AR, VR startup, but we provide a base technology to get from the raw model to the visualized model. So what is a big difference to many startups is that we don't provide a service as an agency, but we provide software, for example, a command line tool that you can integrate in really huge pipelines, like for example IKEA, where you have hundreds and millions of models that you want to bring into an AR environment. And there we provide base technology software, and we are not an agency that does like marketing campaigns or something with 3D, for example, or create AR applications.
But is it like the cloud software that sets you apart, like from all others?
It's the technology within the optimization in the CLI, the command line tool that was developed by Max as the PhD projects at the Fraunhofer, that is really fast and provides really good visual quality. Usually you have more problems to keep a good visual quality, and then your model is maybe 3 megabyte, but it doesn't look anymore at all like your product. And especially in e-commerce, of course, this is really relevant.
One last question, I suppose. So speaking about the IP, you mentioned Fraunhofer. Are they still in? Because obviously, you started at Fraunhofer Institute. So how do you?
Yeah, we have an agreement with them, but they are not part of our. They are not part of our company, but we have like a model over some years that.
All right.
Yeah, it's a typical thing.
Going on with the IP, maybe, because this is, I think, quite important to get investors. How are you going to protect your IP? Because if you find a good solution by triangle reduction or whatever, so there would be a lot of followers which will do the same. So how can you be the better company to invest in?
So about the question is about the IP, how we protect it. Yeah, so right now we have an exclusive licensing model with Fraunhofer, so there's no one else who can use it. And it is developed over years and with a lot of feedback, and replicating this process takes a lot of time. It's not that easy, and you cannot make it faster if you hire 20 people. You have to have a few people that are really dedicated to it and that focus on it and understand it very well. And with the Fraunhofer IGD, we have a really strong backbone and really strong past in this development of the software. So it's really, really hard to somehow come up with something that works that well, and we are developing it further every day. So for example, now this megabyte function that you can say, okay, I want a 3 megabyte model. This is something no one else in the world does, and it's really complicated in the back end, but we have it, and you first have to kind of replicate it.
Thank you, Darmstadt Graphics Group. Thank you very much, Felix Limper.